Jesus. What am I doing today? Just trying to reach out to Undead Chronic and thank him for all his wise words. You're a good dude. People like you and Hammerhand have sort of helped people like me, because you have no, when you're growing up and you aren't very smart and you're looking for options to educate yourself, you come across across people like Undead Chronic and Hammerhand, and it makes you look into things and you start to realize the truth, and what you've been sold is a lie, and it just ruins your whole upbringing. Everything that you believed is just a total BS, and you're stuck because the things you thought were normal are actually not normal. They're things you're not meant to do, and you become addicted to them, and then you've got to get away from them. So when I found Jesus, it was a real wake-up call. It was like, that's all wrong, and it makes it hard. It makes it so hard to get out of everything that was actually a lie and very sinful. It makes it very hard to get out of that sin, and you know it's a sin, and you pray every chance you get. You're praying to God, asking Him for forgiveness and to help you on the direction to not sin. Because I believe in Jesus. I believe He was God. I believe He came to tell us what we needed to do to be better people, and we needed Him to enter the kingdom. Because if we don't have Him, we're stuck with our sin. Because when I read the Bible, it says, on judgment, all fruit not worthy of the kingdom will be torn down and thrown into the fire. So you will carry your sin until judgment, and then if you are forgiven, you will lose your sin and it'll be thrown into the fire, and you'll be like angels. You're not going to be human in heaven. I don't know where people got this the human type thing in heaven, because the way I got told, we'll be like angels. So if you're like angels, you're no longer human. So you don't need any of the stuff that humans have. And it says all fruit not worthy will be thrown out in the fire. So because there's things in the Bible that talk about sins, that if that part of you sins, you have to cut it out, chop it off, because it's not worthy of the kingdom. And I don't see anybody like that walking around. So I believe that when you get to judgment, if you are forgiven, you'll go to heaven, and your sinful flesh will be torn off and thrown into the fire. So everyone has sinned, so everyone's flesh will be thrown into the fire. It's just whether or not are you forgiven. Now, I do believe in Jesus. Like, all the artifacts I've seen say that Jesus was who He said He was, and He said He was God. And anyone who says it doesn't say that in the Bible, they obviously don't read the Bible, because the disciples called Him God. If the disciples are calling someone God, and you're looking, where does He call Himself God? It's just like the disciples are calling Him God. And He never said, don't call me that. All He says is like things like, you wouldn't have known that unless the Father told you that, or you have witnessed it. Like, it's more about God is telling you in ways so you understand why. Just coming out and saying, I'm God, it just, like, you're like, well, prove it then. And that's how it is. So God illustrated a way to prove He was God by the things He said, what He did. Like saying things like, me and the Father are one, and before Abraham was, I am. They are ways of saying, through knowledge of who I am. So if He's saying these things, these are all things point to God, like Alpha, Omega, beginning, ending. They all point to God. That's how you know that Jesus is God, because He's saying things that only God has. That's how you know Jesus is God. Okay, so I'll continue on with that. So, and it's like God is my ruler. So when governments and politicians do all these things, and people are jumping up and down, yeah, that's the best way, I'm like, I'm going to pray about this and find out what God thinks about it, and that's about it. And God doesn't talk to you. It says in the Bible, his voice is like a trumpet. So unless you've got burst eardrums, God's not talking to you. It's all in signs, directions, the Holy Spirit. The only thing that's talking to you is evil. God does not talk to you. Unless he's in the flesh and Jesus is in the flesh and he's in front of you and he's talking to you, then God's talking to you. But other than that, God's not talking to you. And the Bible says his voice is like a trumpet. And all these people, I've gone to hell and come back with all the words. And I'm just like, no, wrong. Read the Bible. Doesn't say that. Says that's not happening, because everything Jesus did was done, and that's the final. So you have to wait till judgment. That's why when people, I went to hell and I come back with Jesus, I'm just like, no, you didn't. Why are you lying for? If you died, you've got to wait till judgment, and then you go to heaven or hell. Like I went to hell and I come back, and Jesus said to me, and I'm just like, this guy's such a BS artist. Like, come on, dude. Like people saying this, I've seen this. Like, I'm just like, okay. If it makes you follow Jesus and it makes it follow the correct way, yes, I believe you. But like things like when a whole group of people turned to Christianity, they saw Jesus. I believe that because that's a whole group of people witnessing it at one time. But these people, I'm special. I went to hell and come back with Jesus words. And no, there'll be many false prophets who will come and say they got my words and all that. It's in the Bible. Like you cannot bait a person who reads the Bible. Once it says there'll be many false prophets who will come in my name, but they're false prophets. I mean, he just says it to you, and you're just like, you got to read it. So anyone who says, I went to hell, oh, Jesus told me that, that's a false prophet. Jesus said, I've given you the words. It's in there. I think it's on the last page of Revelations when he says, these are the final words, don't add to them. False prophets will come in my words. Everything is in the Bible. So no one's coming back. Jesus is the only one that's coming back. No one's going to hell, come back and I saw Jesus and this is what he told me. No, dude, wrong. Just because I don't have the intellectual persona doesn't mean I can't read and tell you that you're false. Jesus said, I will come back. There'll be an antichrist and then he'll come back. So there is no more prophets. So Muhammad was false too. Like, that's how simple it is. But their book contradicts itself anyway, because it says in their book, the people of the book trust in their book. You know, Allah's words can't be corrupted. But then it says Jesus didn't die on the cross. He's only a prophet. Whereas in the Bible it says he died on the cross and rose again, and he's God. So, and then they say our book is corrupted, but then it says Allah's words can never be corrupted. So it kind of just debunks their whole book and just says, yeah, Islam, you're just garbage, bye bye. And because I didn't grow up in a Christian family, and I don't know whether I'm going to heaven or hell. I just read the book, did what it said. You're always falling short of sin because you curse, you do things, and you're just like, and you, and it's for me, it's frightening because if you don't love Jesus, there's something wrong with you. Like in the flesh, Jesus was the most loving, caring human to be on the face of the planet. Like, how can you not love Jesus? One never had sex, was kind to everyone, forgave, healed people, and you're just like, how can you not love that? How can you not? And people are like hating on Jesus, and I'm just like, the guy was so kind, so loving, and all he did was be truthful, and that's why they hated him. You can't be truthful. You know, what's the truth? And like the only time he raised his wrath is when he basically went into the temple and they were selling things, and my house, you've turned it into a den of thieves because you're not meant to be selling and purchasing. You meant it's a house of prayer. Um, and the only time you see the wrath of in the start of the Bible is the father, and then you have the son talking to Abraham when he's saying how many will you destroy the village if there's more than 10? And he's like, no, I won't destroy the village. But there was only, they evacuated. What was Abraham's brother's name? They evacuated him and his family, and the girl turned around and she was turned into salt. Okay. The only way that's why Jesus said, I'm the beginning and the ending, because Jesus has always existed. The flesh has always existed, but through the spirit. It's always been there. But they had to show bring him into life because, well, it's got to be, I don't know if the flesh is always, but it's always been there. Jesus has always been there. Whether it's in through the Holy Spirit and he just comes and greets the prophets. But because Jesus has always been there, he's the image, because he's the image of God. So that's how you know who God is. That's why our image, they'll be made in our image. So because like when Abraham's at the tent and there's three dudes there, and it says Abraham puts his head to the ground and says, "My Lord." So the middle one is God. God's in the middle, and it says there's three men standing there. So it has to be Jesus is there as the image of God to talk to Abraham. Like, you just lose logic. You don't have but it doesn't say that. It's just like, use your logic. There's an image of God because we're made in His image. So there's an image. You can't just go image of God and like, okay, what's the image? Well, there had to be an image. Adam's not the image; he's made in the image. So you had to have an image before the image is made. So that has to be Jesus. Like, I don't understand how people don't understand this. Like, if it says image, there's an image. Whatever language it is, it's image in English. So that's an image. And it says made in that image. So it has to have an image for that image to be made. So Jesus must be that image. It's just logical. Okay. So this goes into like a lot of topics about um, how the countries are going. And it doesn't matter who you vote for because they're adding debt. And everyone champions it. I'm just like, well, you've just turned the world into dog eat dog. That's all it is. Because all you're going to do is make money God, and everybody's going to be fighting each other for money. Because it's like the gap between rich and poor is just massive. It's just too big. And then you're adding debt, so when you pay taxes, it's just going to rise because the debt's going to rise. It's just using your brain, just going, yep, if that happens, that means, yep, okay. So eventually, there's going to be so many poor people. The poor people are going to figure out, well, I've got to survive, and they're not going to care about laws at all, because once you have to survive, you're not thinking about laws. You're thinking about, I'm hungry, I need some food. I mean, this is one thing I liked about Tupac. I mean, I didn't Tupac for Jay-Z, you fag. Yeah, I can't stand you, dude. You're a dick. I probably you looks like you've been sucking them too. So whatever. Um, yeah. So when you add things, they escalate because you have not accumulated what you're trying to accumulate. If it's the mass of is too big for what you're trying to put in, like for example, the housing does not match the population. It's too small. And instead of the government going, we have to stop immigration and fix up the housing, they just keep adding to the immigration, and stacking on the homeless, but the housing isn't there. So eventually all these people starve and don't have anywhere to live. Eventually they'll see the numbers and go, you just want to band together and just loot. And what are you going to say? Oh, they shouldn't. They're hungry. And then you'll go, oh, they're criminals. We're going to go get the coppers to beat the living crap out of them now, because you haven't provided the adequate places for these people to house and live. You just said, oh, we'll invite them in, and we've already got homeless, so we're going to add, and now it's going to escalate. Right? It's like they don't care if it gets, because it's not in their suburb, it's not around them, so they don't have to worry about it. But everyone else does. And these people keep voting for this crap, and I'm just like, I go get my name ticked off and just go, I'm not part of this. I don't even tick anyone's box. These are all adding debt. These are doing nothing. It's just pointless. It's the same shit every year. Just like, we're going to do something. And they all put money into something that just creates debt again. It's like you're not erasing the debt. You're just adding to the debt. You haven't got sufficient resources for the population you have. Even though we're a big country and we have hardly any people, we still don't have the administration that gives adequate resources for everyone that's here on this country. That's their job. That is the politician and government's job. They are meant to set up adequate resources for every person in the country. But they're too stupid. They keep adding to the poverty. They keep adding to it. It's just out of control, and they haven't got the housing for it. So we've just got, and they want everyone to live like sardines and work for peanut. Like, that's the biggest one. Is they all clap and applaud all these people voting these people in, but we're getting paid peanuts. You're getting paid shit wages, and they go, work hard and you'll get some. I'm like, I look at it and go, work hard for what? For peanuts? You're paying everyone crap money to work themselves to the bone, and people all applaud it. Like, it's like we've got a bunch of zombies who don't even see what's going on, and people are so cheerful because people like to step on each other. I'm better than you. Stomp, stomp, stomp. It's just like, okay, you want to live like that? Fine. If you want to be dog eat dog, let's go. I mean, it's stupid. It's dumb. It just causes violence and war that we've been doing over and over again. It's just on repeat. It's just like repeat, war, kill, death. Just spin around, just keep going on. And stupidity with laws. Like, we've got men and women up the top, and it's a men in top because the women, they want to be with the highest ranking dude. It's just common sense and how shit works. Women chase the top killer. Whether you like it or not, that's what he is. He's the top killer. And the woman loves him. Oh, this bad guy, no one will hurt me now. Women don't have a heart. He's a dream, and they only say thank you to be kind. They don't have a heart. You're lying to me. I don't care. I don't play the games. You can't fool me. The only reason I say that, okay, this is where I was thinking before when I grew up. Now, because this is why I wanted to get done in chronic, why they helped me, because someone like me, I had severe acne as a kid. I was not a privileged white guy. Actually, was very poor. Had crappy clothes. Um, that was just the start of it. And I grew up with my mum the first couple of years. Right, and she had a boyfriend who used to beat her up. I was a little kid, like, I don't know, in between 4 and 6. You know, you're dumb as dog shit. I even got molested. Like, I've been through shit. I hate it. You know how long it took me to come open about me being molested, abused as a child? Yeah, a long time. Hurts, man. You don't know the damage it does to a human being. Like, you're a kid and you grow up and you go, someone forced themselves upon me without my consent, and I'm a kid with no brains of what they're doing. You get older and you go, oh, so that's what they do on TV. What a piece of shit. Take advantage of a child. You're a pedophile. And that's why I don't like LGBTQ whatever crap. I hate it. It's like a punch in the face every time that the government does shit like this. They don't protect kids. Like, this is the number one thing why I hate what they're doing. They take fathers away from their children. And you know what? The first thing they take fathers away from the children, then they call the fathers deadbeats, and then they tell the fathers to um, give child support. That's why it's not annoyed me all my life, because it happened to my father, and then it happened to me, and I'm just like, this is crap. It's just like they put men as this evil. We're all the devils, and all the women, they're all the angels, and that's just not true. It doesn't matter what's between your legs. It's you are either a good person or a bad person. I mean, everyone's bad, as far as I'm concerned. You're all greedy, but you have to be. You have to be greedy in this world, because it's dog eat dog. Because the government doesn't care. They want to steal everyone's money and then put on a persona that they care and do all this shit. They do like 5% out of 95% of what they told us they're going to do. They do like 5%. Are you happy with that? Yeah. We'll just pocket the rest of the money. And then they tell you all this more crap, and like all these idiots, they just go, yeah, no worries, I believe it. And I'm like, nah, they're full of shit. They're lying to you. Like this Albanese dude, he's the biggest con man ever. The guy's a criminal. Like all of them are. Like that's like when you see them win or lose, it means nothing to them. But I like this guy, Trump, but I don't agree with everything he does. Why would you go to the Vatican? Oh, why? Why would you? The Vatican's it sold itself out so long ago. Like they're not for God. They're not for Jesus. Like that Pope. That Pope said there's more than one way, and Jesus is clear in the Bible. There's only one way to the Father, and that's through Jesus Christ. And it's just like, Pope, you're not a Christian, dude. You just went against the Bible. Like, whatever. Yeah. So the main thing for me is the debt, and over. They're just overcrowding it, and then we haven't got the resources, the infrastructure, and all that to compensate it. And they add on to it when we don't even have the compensation to go with that. Like, it's just not the infrastructure of houses and that. Just you've got all these people, no houses, and I'm like, what are they doing? Like, are they just mathematically stupid? Like, that's how many numbers there are, and these are the houses you got from. And where are they going then? They're just standing there, are they? Just twiddling their thumbs. Well, the government just doesn't care. It's just like, do you expect me? We haven't got the houses to home them, so where are they going? And it's just like they they think they're smart. And it's just like, I'm dumb, and I ask them this question. I'm asking this question myself, and I'm like, so if we haven't got the houses for them, why are you adding? What are they all just standing there? Like, where are they going? Just walking around Australia, like doing whatever they want? Like, come on, you got to explain this to people who are born here, who live here. It doesn't matter what race or color they are. Like, you're adding, you're making it harder. The price is going up. Not stupid. So yeah, and it builds into like this this garbage about working hard, and you'll make something from it. Like, why do they keep bullshitting? Work hard to get paid crumbs. And they just sit there in your face going, work hard, you'll get somewhere. And I'm like, no, that's not technically true. It's find something that you're good at, try and be as smart as you can to try and figure out how you're going to make a lot of money. Don't listen to that work hard crap. No, that's a load of crap. It's you got to find something that can make you a lot of money. That's what you got to do in life. You've got to find something to make you a lot of money, not work hard. That is the biggest load of garbage. You could, like, all these people work hard, and they go work hard, and they end up going bankrupt or falling apart. It's just, and even the percentages say that. Like, go read stuff. It is an absolute lie getting told to work hard. It's how smart are you to make money? How smart are you to make money? Because if I mean, you look at all the jobs that make money, they're not hard working jobs that make money. They are the smart jobs. It's about how smart you are. This work hard, what a load of garbage. All them rich people know it too. It's just like they're just sitting there going, "No, you don't have to work hard. You just got to have the brains." So, and the offering that's going for the new generation, like the next generation coming through, what they're offering the new generation. Why would you work hard? They're offering the new generation coming through nothing. They're offering them debt and higher costs of living. That's what they're offering the new generation. Okay, and women. Oh, women. Well, these the opposite sex with their blind curtain faces trying to put on a persona. Oh, I'm honest. I'm truthful. Yeah, well, did try to lie to someone else. I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth. You women were the most evil, um, evil, disrespectful people when I was growing up because of what I looked like and everything. And they say, and every time it's like, who hurt you and blah blah blah. I'm like, you know exactly what you did. Like, what's the point in answering that question? It's the stupidest question they give you. Who hurt you? Oh, you're insecure. It's just like, do you come up with anything new when you try and attack a male? Like you say the most dumbest things to us when you're growing up because you don't like us. To the men you don't like, you abuse so much, and then you turn around and say, "Who hurt you? Oh, you're insecure. Oh, you got a little penis. Oh, oh, you're so ugly." And it's just like, come up with something new. Try harder. I know you don't know how to be a good person. I already figured that out. All my life, I know women are not good people, and they can sit there and put on their little shows and everything. I'm not falling for it. Like you're talking to someone who just looks at you and goes, "Who are you trying to fool? I know you're not good. I know you're evil. I know you're going to deceive and lie about who you really are because you're a woman. It's just your natural instinct of you being a woman. You will lie and deceive to get out of a situation where you have to face accountability and own up. It's your natural way. It's a woman's natural way to get out of something because they know if they have to own up and be held accountable, they crumble. And they can't do it. They can't be like men who just go, "Oh well, it is what it is. Jesus, forgive me. I'm going in." Like that's just the thing. I'm going in. I'm going to face the fire. This is what. If you don't do that, you're not really masculine. You can call yourself a man, but it's a soft man. Like a real man, if he does something wrong, he goes and faces the fire. Whether it's just like, "I've got to go face it," bang, straight in. You got to take your punishment. But for some reason, women don't like doing that, and a majority of men let them get away with it. And that's just the truth. All men can sit there and lie. I mean, you remember Bill Boyer? He was the biggest promoter of how women act, and then the guy gets under the thumb of that girl, and I'm just like, what a sack! What a sack! You changed because of a woman, dude. I would rather just walk away than lose being able to be me, myself, and what I believe in. I will never change for one. Like, no, if you can't respect me who I am, and you aren't respecting me at all, like, I don't understand why men do that. Yes, yes, I've sinned by having sex. Like, It's good, awesome, and all that. But I don't care how good the woman is. If she's not going to let me be free and be peaceful and live my way, it's like see you later. I don't care how good looking you are. You could have shot my load the biggest ever thing, but it's still not going to change my mind on I'm living my way. I'm going to do this. Like I see men, they'll be playing their PlayStation. Their girl will pick up their PlayStation and let them. So I'd be like, as soon as the woman put her hand on my PlayStation, I go, "Do you want to keep your hands?" They'll be like, "What do you mean?" I go, "I'm going to break them. That's mine, not yours. I bought that. That is belongs to me. You touch it again, I will break your fingers." Well, you can't touch my stuff. So why are you touching it? Oh, but yes, I'm on it because it's mine. You don't like what go leave. I'm going to play my PlayStation whether you like it or not. You do not order me around. You don't want me to tell you what to do, but you think you have the audacity to tell me what to do. Well, that's not happening. I do not care where I grew up. I don't care if you're female or male. You, 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 you try and take away my peace and my freedom, male or female. I don't care. I live in the real world, not this made up utopia fantasy. Male or female, you attack my life. You take away my freedom. I will defend my freedom. I don't care, female or male. You do not take away my freedom. I won't take away yours, so don't take mine. Don't care, female or male. Don't care. All this. Oh, you can't hit a female. Bullshit. What a load of crap. If it's my life, right, and you're attacking my life, well, I'm going to defend it. I'm a human. You're a human. Don't touch me. I won't touch you. Don't touch me. Simple. It's a simple rule. I don't understand why all these guys come on. You can't hit a woman. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm a human being. They're a human being. Don't touch me. You touch me, I'm going to defend myself. Two sufficient swords against the transgressor. It doesn't say two sufficient swords against the male transgressor. Don't touch the female one. Let her stab you to death. No. It says you can defend yourself basically against anybody who attacks you. He didn't say just males, it was both female and males. If you attack somebody, that person who's being attacked has every right to defend themselves. I'm so tired of this crap. You're a human being, you've got a heart and a brain. If you know, and arteries and that. You're just gonna let a woman attack you. Like are you brain dead? Are you stupid? Like do you even have a brain? Just let a woman hit you. Oh, okay. Oh, whoops, she just hit a main artery. Oh, you're dead. Whoops. Bullshit. Touch me. Whack. You hit a woman. Yep. Don't touch me. You don't have the right to. I wouldn't have hit you, but you hit me. So I'm hitting you back. Best believe it. I will never stop saying that. I do not care. I've had women kick me in the head. I changed my way after it happened. Like, I think it was like the third time. I was like, nah, this is wrong. I was just like, no, it's not gonna happen. Next woman who hits me, I'm hitting them back. And that's how I've been like I had a woman like I was having a wrestle with a kid when I was at school. And like we're on the ground and all of a sudden whack, whack, whack in the head. And it was girls. And I'm just like, what? And after that I was just like, nah, never again. You touch me if you're a woman thinking that I can't hit women. Bullshit. Lights out. You don't have the right to touch me because you're a female. You can kiss your ass. Because I don't care. Like this is the thing when I was growing up as a child. I had girls because I'm ugly and guys all pick on me and kick me and shit. And I grew up with that, and I never like most people would have gone, you commit suicide. Nah, you know what my theory was? I'm going to stay alive so you can see my face every day. And I went and learned how to fight. I learned weapons. I learned everything I could to defend myself. I did not care. I was just like, nah, I'm not going to be a bitch. Stuff that. Stuff being a bitch. Nah. You want to have a shot at me? I'm allowed to have a shot back. You be nice to me, I'll be nice to you. I will not go chasing you to hurt you. But if you come to try and hurt me, I have every right as a human being to defend myself. Whether you're a male or female, it does not matter. You touch me, I'm going to hit you back. It's simple rules, man. Like this crap. Oh, innocent women. Oh, so an innocent woman gets to go and kill you, does she? And then they'll come out and go, but women aren't like that. Bull crap. If a woman's willing to take a man to court, take more than half his assets in a divorce, you reckon a woman's not willing to stab you? Women, they go through, like, how many guys do they go through? And you're telling me, oh, they're innocent? How many women are sleeping around with so many dudes? How many? Like, there's more women who cheat than men. It's just a fact because a majority of men don't get women, but a majority of women can get any man, except for probably the real high, high. It's not value. It's looks like they have been blessed by God with the attraction of women. They're the guys getting the sex, not the average Joe. And I think it's like 80% of men are not getting the women, and it's 80% of the women are with 20% of the men. So that's just the way it is. And for people to keep it going with the lie doesn't help anybody. And it's just like, well, dog eat dog, fine. But don't get upset when we're coming back firing. And you say, oh, that's wrong, that's wrong. And it's just like, look at the stats and the facts. It's actually true. It's actually right. Like, women are evil. Like, are very evil people. And they have manipulated men to make them believe they're innocent. I'm just like, okay, I'm not participating in this nonsense. I'm going to believe what I believe, and if you want to kill me for it, kill me for it. I don't care. It'll just prove my point. And I believe in God, so take committing suicide out. I believe in God. Suicide is a sin. So if I ever hear on the news, Wayne Beriman committed suicide, well, you know, it's bullshit. But it's like all the other ones. The guy goes, "I will never kill myself," and then they kill themselves, and the news goes, "He committed suicide," and you're just like, sounds a bit fishy to me. And like the Epstein one, like the guy was a pedophile and all that, fair enough. But when you found out that they took the cameras away and they say he committed suicide, obviously he had a lot of dirt on high profile people and he was going to spill the beans. So they killed him. I mean, it's what is going on in the world. Like all these people who believe the government and politicians are innocent people. Like you go smoke some crack because that's what you're on. They're human beings. They are evil people. Most people are evil. Why do you think the Christians are the most persecuted people? Because evil hates the truth, and it will kill everyone who is following God. And that's why Christians are the most persecuted. And who are they protected? The most evil, Islam. They protect Islam. You go see jihad, right? Blow people to smithereens. People get killed from jihad, which is in Islam. What's the first thing the news does? Oh, don't be Islamophobic. Bang! That should give you every indication that your government is a criminal. Is criminal. Like, if you can't see that, you are so blind, you're an idiot. Everywhere in the world, you have, and they say terrorists. They're just jihadis. They are following Muhammad and they're blowing themselves up to kill people who are infidels against Muhammad and Allah. But you've all got to try and the government and the media got to step and duck and dodge and this is what it actually means. And you're just like you're criminals. You're lying. They're paying you. They're doing something where you can't say the truth. And when you see that from everybody, like the media and the government, they can't tell the truth. You know they're criminals. You know it's jihad where they're killing people in the name of Allah. And what's the first? Oh, terrorists, they're radical. It's just like, no, they're not. They're just following Muhammad's teachings. Like, you're lying. Like, you're not going to solve it because straight away you lied. You must be criminals because why would you lie? Why are you lying about it? You know it's there. It's in their book. Like, this is the simplest stuff. Like, if I know it, And Christian Prince has been doing it for like decades, spreading it around the world, and it's there and it's been spread that we all know it. And why are the government lying about it? Why are they protecting it? Must be something like this, eh? Or resources, or give me this, I give you that. Or can you please not? Yeah, we'll do that. Just give us some money. Yeah, no worries, done. Like, if you can't see that, you are a special kind of stupid. Islam has been terrifying countries. Girls have been getting raped, and instead of protecting girls, they protect Islam. Hello. Is anybody home? Like, girls are being raped, and the government's doing nothing about it. Isn't that an indication of corruption, criminal acts? Do I have to say any more? Like, logic. What's happened in UK? That's a takeover. That's a takeover. They're gone. Islam's going to run that country in about 10 years. England were a bunch of pussies, didn't stand up for your country, and now you're panicking. You can see it. You're panicking because you let an evil cult into your country, and they're going to massacre you. They're going to rape your women. They're going to massacre your people. It's in history. Like, I don't. Like, I'm sick of saying this. In history, go read on how long the caliphates lasted for and what they did to women and children. That's Islam, and you're letting it into your country. Are you morons? Like, whoever your prime minister is, he's a dead set sellout, douchebag, punk. Your king, he's no king. He's no king of England. He's a sellout. He's a disgrace to the throne. I respect the throne because that's what the throne used to be something special to England. Like, everyone can hate the British all they want for what they did, but that's the British I love. They were powerful. They were strong. They stood up. They were never cowards. They're my ancestors. Like, the Anglo Saxons are my ancestors, and I love that, man. We were strong people. Never backed down. Never cowards. Rose up and fought. Never did the shit they're doing now. That doesn't even look like Britain to me. Every British person I met growing up was strong and tough. Yeah, I'm British and I'm proud. Never cowered to anybody. Now I'm looking at them and going, what the hell is are they my ancestors or what's going on? But I will say, Tommy Robinson, he's the same age as me, and he's standing up, and he's a good British dude. He's a real English dude. That's the old English people that used to be. They didn't put up with shit. It was just like, nah, you're blind, man. Like, this is England. This is what we're going to do. That's all you used to hear from English people. Now it's just like, is that even England? Like, what's going on? Then you're hearing that the data comes out, the data and the stats comes out from England that there's like English in London are the minority. And I'm like, yeah, that's a takeover. You've been dudded, English people. Like, they don't care about you. They've just basically taken a big piss on your history, your people. They want you to raise. Like, and it's like they always call us racist. No, we're not racist people. White people are the most least racist people, and everybody knows it. Just we got pussy white people who have to make everything about race. When what did the white race do in history? Well, we showed people how to evolve, build. You know, who were the biggest building nation? Like, what did we have? You had the Romans who brought democracy, English, colonialism, like, and these two things are like massive developed countries around the world. Like, and everyone goes, "Oh, Egypt, they built the pyramids," and I go, "How many pyramids do you see as houses today? None." Yeah, the Romans and the British done a lot for people, but instead, because they're white, oh, they're a piece of crap. Nah, sorry, I'm not one of them people who cares about that stuff anymore. You just have basically bashed the white race since I've been alive. I've been alive for 43 years, and I've been told it's been going longer than that. Just complete bashing of the white race, trying to make us feel guilty every day of everything. While you're like, oh, we've done nothing wrong. I'm just like, go and kiss my ass. You know what I heard from um never from Asian people. I love Asian people. Asian people have always been nice to me for some reason. So whatever. But from what is it? The sort of the brown and black people, every day you always hear, I don't white guy, yeah, small dick, root your woman. And it's just like, so your way of proving your racism is to evil versus evil. So your way is to explode something that doesn't need to be exploded. Like you've taken too much into the media and the powerful people who said white people did this. Like I don't understand how you don't understand history. Like it was a minority of people up the top who had everything. It wasn't the whole white race. Like it's so annoying every day getting up, just taking a punching to the face every day from every race who isn't white. Feel white, it's just like every other race is going whack, 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 and you're just like, oh, okay, this is going to be a great day, isn't it? Like you don't want to turn, like you don't even want to turn on the TV or the internet or anything. You're just like, nah, because I know someone's going to be hating white people. What's the point of turning the TV on? Like, I don't care what race you are. But I do understand when you're coming at me and blaming. Like, I don't know what you want me to say back to you. This is the point. Like, every day I'm sitting there just going, like, I listen to Tupac nearly every day. Tupac's one of my favorite rappers ever. Love him. Love Tupac. What color is he? Black. Yeah, I love him. Don't care about his color. I just like his rap music. Like, so I don't. This is why I get pissed off about it. Every day it's just like, holy crap, man! I want to listen to my music, and then it's like some black guys on the internet saying I'm a piece of shit, and I'm just like, what the? Can I listen to his music without you calling me a piece of shit for some reason? Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, I want to be with people. I want to be with everybody, and then I got you calling me a piece of shit because I'm white. Like, what have I done to you, dude? Like, what have I done to you? Oh, I've never owned a slave, dude. I was born in 1982 in Queanbeyan. New South Wales. Like I grew up as a kid, very poor, didn't have much stuff. Had a lot of things that happened in my life. I don't want to talk about it. I've already talked about it. You know, I don't understand. I've never owned a black person. I've never gone out of my way to belt a black person. I've never really fought with black people. But every day waking up and as a black or brown person, bloody white guy, white guy, white guy. It's not Asian people. Asian people don't do that. Most Asian people are real nice to me, and I'm like, okay, I'll be nice back to you. Like, I don't understand. I've grown up where if you talk to me nice, I'll be nice back to you, and it's happened with most black people. But that's why I don't understand when I see like that's why they say don't go on the internet. You go on the internet, you got some black guy saying you're a white piece of shit, and then I go meet black people and they're just how you going? I'm like, how you going? And I'm like, well, why am I hearing this on the internet? Like, what's going on? Or is it just I'm not in that country? It's just different. Like I see black, brown, Asian people every day, and how you going? How are you? But as soon as I turn on the internet, it's like I've gone and bashed some black guy. I'm like, I haven't bashed any black guy. Like, what's going on here? Well, why am I the worst human being on the planet because I'm white? I'm not the smartest guy when I'm talking, so I'm just trying to explain to you. Why do I have to? I can go out in the street, talk to black people. How you going? How's your day? No problem. Brown people, Asian people, talk to them. How you going? How's your day? And that. But as soon as I come on the internet, I've enslaved everybody. I've stabbed everybody because I'm a white man. I'm just like, okay, this sucks balls. Like, okay, is this where we're going? Awesome. Why? And I'm just like, I don't want to fight anybody. I don't want to fight you because you're black. I don't care. Like, Every day it's in my head. Why? I don't want to fight with you. You're black. Whoopie doo. I'm white. Whoopie doo. I'm a human. It's just in my head every day. I've got to put up with this. Every day you turn on TV, some black person's going, white person did this. And I'm just like, oh, man, for God's sake, man, can I wake up one day where it's peaceful and free and we can just get along with life and stop going back to the past? And, like, shouldn't we learn from it and not do it again? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, it's just, I know it's not every black person. Most black people are good people who do good things and are nice and loving and caring. It's just the ones on the internet. I don't know what's wrong with them. Like, is this what's going on? Like, I don't understand. Like, it's so annoying. Like, I don't know, but I just have to talk about it because I just I don't understand. It's like the internet has made it a war of color, but when it's out in the real world, there's no war of color because you know you're a human and you're a human and you want to know the character of someone, not their color. I don't know. It's just so annoying because you get out of bed and you're just like, oh, white person. You just go, oh, you don't even want to get out of bed. It's just like, for God's sake, can you shut up about the color thing, man? Like, yeah, I'm white. Whoopie doo. You did this. No, I didn't. Don't care. Well, you're gonna have to pay for it. No, I'm not. Be good to me, and I'll be good back to you. Simple as that. You're going. No, I'm not. See ya. I'm going. No, you're not. I'm just going to walk away. I'm not going to fight with you. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to do any of that crap. Just stop blaming me for shit. It's pissing me off, man. It's so annoying. You do, oh, for fuck's sake. Can you just get over it and build a better place for children? That's all I care about. Leaving a future for children to have. I'm a dumbass, man, but I don't care. I'm going to speak because I'm sick of this place being so stupid that is so annoying. But anyway, praise Jesus, Lord and Savior. Peace.